Hello everyone. In this session we will learn T24 classical navigation. So everybody is knowing that we got two type of environment. One is browser and another one is T24 classic. So browser is web-based environment where any bank user can log in and do required function. But T24 classical is like old T24 environment, and this classical environment is basically used by developer or for their new development or for their debugging. So I'm just going to tell you what we are going to cover today. So we will see how to log in into T24, what is terminal, walk table setup, how to log out from T24, and what is abbreviation. So these are like very basic session we are going to do. So our T24 login, we got some default user ID and password, that is input and author, and password is 123456. But this is something that Temenos provides you for first time, and we can use this ID and password. To log in into T24, once we will be in JSL prompt, I will tell you what is JSL prompt later. So we need to type EX command to log in. So guys, let's log in. For the first time, we'll see how to log in. So I got my machine ready. We have putty here. So I'm just going to log in T24 Classic for this now. So this is asking me to provide account name. This is first level of security that been validated here. So I'm just going to type here. Now we have option to provide Y or N. So if I will type Y here, it will ask me to input terminal details. But as I don't want to get into terminals details, so I'm just going to leave this. So I'm not going to provide any input, or you can provide N, or you can just skip this. Will work same thing. So now you can see this is called JSL prompt. This is one called JSL prompt. So when I say JSL prompt, you should understand this is JSL prompt. It's like similar to DOS command, MS-DOS. We have here JSL prompt for T24. We can pass all commands. We can run T24 through command here. So as I mentioned earlier, to get into T24, we need to type EX. That will be in caps. EX will enable you to run. EX will run our first program, first application called log.in. So this is one first program, first application. You can say it's a sign-on application, and this is our first screen of T24. It's tell about your release and some copyright information here. Copyright is like this product is Temenos product, so Temenos is owning this. Here you can see some others information called today's date, and this is called action bar. Here you need to type action, and this is your instruction. So what instruction we are getting here? Please enter your sign on name. So I'm just going to sign on. I will provide AUTHOR enter, and I'm just going to input password. So you can see I'm in T24 now. This is your actual T24 login. After that we are in T24 screen. So here is a model bank. It's actually company name. So as I'm using T24 model bank application software, so that's why I say company name is model bank here. This is select application, and this is as this so if you can see here awaiting application, it means we need to provide some application name here. This is our action. Here we can type some application name as per our instruction, and this is today's date. You can see here 13 January 2022, and this is user information here, authorizer. I have logged in through authorizer, that's how I'm getting. And this is your last sign on date, means what time you signed on last time. So these are information you can see here. I logged I, last time I signed on this time dates and total attempts were zero. It means for the first time I logged in, if I provide some wrong password, then it will this attempts count will be increased. So these are for security. Means if someone else is trying to log in from somewhere else, you can check whether it was you or someone else. So this is for just for security. So you can see here another date, 5th Jan. This is different date with today's date. So this is a your COB date. COB is one process which COB is like closing of business at the end when bank close. And before that we run some COB job. COB is like it's a set of jobs which summarize or which post all journal entries laser. So we will discuss those COB sometimes later in different session, but that every time when we run COP, it increase the date for the next date. Means our T24 is ready for next date. But as it's a test environment, I'm not executing COP daily. That's why how it says means when it was executed last time. So you can say it's like business day. And this is your calendar date and it's a business date. So we need not worry about this COP date as for now because it's not going to impact us anyway. So you can see here we can provide our application. So we have the application is like your account is one is of your application, user, fund transfer, teller. So these are some applications in T24. So we'll see a user account first. So user, I'm just writing action in user. So you can see user profile is being changed here to user profile, and instruction got changed for function now. So we have different functions in T24 like S is for viewing, I is for new record or modify existing record, A is for authorizing records, delete is for deleting record. But we can't delete any live record in T24. We can delete unauthorized record. I will discuss these things later. And similarly, we have R. That is, if you want to reverse any transaction, then we will type R. So these are some functions. For now, I'm just typing S. S is for C. If you can see here, this been changed to C. Here I can type ID. So what is ID? So every record has some ID. For example, for the user, we have ID called inputter. So this is a one ID here. So you can see username, but you can see here, and this is a user profile. It means you can create T24 user and through this application. So username is inputter, sign on name is input. So this is basically your ID in classic. So you need to type INPUTT and you need to type default password as 123456. So language is for one English. So every field has some meaning here. So this user has access for these many companies. So you can see GB00100 is a model bank. Similarly, we have different other companies that this user can log in. So department code 1 means it belongs to this department, and password validity means your password validity means 2022, and this is frequency you can say monthly, first every 6 months on day 1. So your password will be valid. So every time you need, after each 6 months, you need to you will get new password or you will have to change your password. So this is profile start date, means when this profile was started, and end date. So 1st December 2021. So if you will log in now through inputter, the system will not able, you will not able to log in because your profile is expired now. So what you need to do now, you will have to change the date here. So I will show you how we can change the date. So to come out of this screen, you need to type Control plus U and enter. So you can see instruction got changed, awaiting ID. So it's asking me to provide another ID. So I'm just going to type Control U again. I'm out of this application. So you can write like this also, user I and uh, ID. It's a some short form. In one line you can write everything. So if I will type here, I can I can see here in input mode. It means I can modify record. So we have to modify here record number 9. No, I should not say record. I should say field number 9. So to get so to enable to edit mode, I will type N here and my cursor is at line number 9 now. Here I can change the date. So to change the date, suppose I'm just making it 2041, 2041, and I will write date, this and month and enter. So you can see 1st Jan 2041. It means my profile will be active till 2041. After that, after this date, it will expire again. So this profile will be inactive. So 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 I'm going to validate now, validate or commit this record. So how you will commit? To commit, you need to type Control plus V and enter. So it's been committed now, and you need to come out here, and I will check the record again. So you can see what's the changes I made. It was 1st Jan, it was 1st December, and it's been changed to 1st Jan. And to you can see here action awaiting page instruction. So in we are currently in page 1 and we got total 3 pages. So how we will go another page? Means I can see only till line number 10. So to get into another page, we need to type Control F. And again, I will type Control. This is second page. And if I will see type Control F and enter again, I am in another page. So you can see here record status. What it says INAU. It means input unauthorized. So it means we need another login to authorize this record. So I'm just coming out. This as of now our record is not live. It's still with old means our old version is still live here. So to activate this, I need to log in it again with some different user. So I have another user just now. I will have to find another user to activate this. We'll work on that. So just wait for that. Just let me find some another user. Oh, so allo is just for the sign off. I did allo. So I logged in through another user ID called Sanaya, and I will check user exception here. So you can see that inputter is there. So to get into one and type A, Control V, authorize. So, so it's been authorized now. So you have seen how I have authorized. I know it's very fast. I will take another session. Our intention is now just to create another user ID. So I have activated one user ID. and we'll see in details. Don't worry. For now, just we should not go out of our agenda. So we have already activated our one of user ID and we have author now. So now we will see what is terminal. So once you will get into T24, you remember we got one question here, start globus y or n, and we skipped this. So if I'm typing it here y and enter, this will give me the list of terminals. So you can see here current terminal set to NC color, and we have option here. So our default terminal is EBS base. This is our default terminal, that is at number 4. So we got total 26 terminal here and some user defined terminals. These are the list of some user defined terminal. So you can see here NC white, NC color. So I will show you what is NC. So I have just opened another session here. So I'm just going to log out. To log out from T24, you need to type LO. That's a caps. You need to type on LO. So you are in logged out. So sign off here and you can see you are back to your JSL prompt. So to select terminal, you need to type one command. The command is ebs.terminal.select. This is one command you need to remember. And after that, you need to type what terminal do you want. So for example, if I want ANSI color, so I can type it here, ANSI COLOUR, and enter. So you can see our terminal type set to ANSI color. So when I will type here EX is the command to log in into T24. So you can see we will get color terminal here. Terminal, if you can see here, it's a sign on name that's in red color. You can see some blue headings. Here you are seeing instruction in green and action in blue. So if I will log in now using input, so you can see here select application that appears in red, and I'm just typing account one of application as. So you will see different color here. Sometimes you are seeing pink color as well. So this is because of terminal. We selected ANSI color. So we got these things. So from to come out from this application, you need to type Control U. Don't worry, I have already listed all these commands here in one of the page. I will show you. So here I have already listed Control plus, sorry. So Control plus U and enter. So you need to type Control U together, and after that you need to type enter. So these are two commands. First you need to type Control U. Once you will done, then release all buttons and press enter. Then it will work. If you will try to select all keys together, Control plus U plus enter, then it won't work. So I'm just typing Control U, enter here. So it says me awaiting ID and I'm out of the application. to log out from T24, we have two options. I will show you here. Either you can use program break or sign off. To sign off, there is no difference basically. You can use either one. So to sign off, you need to type LO, and to program break, you can type BK, or you can type pgm.break also, or sign.off also. So we have some abbreviation concept I will tell you. For example, to instead of sign off, because sign off it will be easy if you type LO instead of sign off. So both thing will work. I will show you. So I'm just going to type LO for now. So you need to type LO once you will be in select application screen. You can't type this in LO will not work if you are in account application, or if you are in user application, or if you are in any application, it won't work. To log out, you need to come out from application, and once you will be at application, select application prompt, then you need to type LO here. So we are in out currently. You can see we are in JSL prompt now. So So this is what the command we have typed. So to come at here, you need to type at the end, you need to type Control E. After that you can, I don't have my key set up as of now because it's not supporting for me. So I'm just going to change this to some different terminal now. I can type here NC white, or I can type NC blue. So you can see terminal type set to NC blue. So again, to log in, I will type EX. So you can see some different colors are loading, and we got some different terminal here. So, so all terminals colors in blue. So if you like this, then you can set this terminal for always, or if you don't like, you can change this. So I like default terminal, so I will change this to default. I will show you. So I'm just going to log out. So this time I'm just going to type to show you means last time I had typed hello, but this time I'm going to type sign.off. So again we are in JSL prompt now. So I'm just to select my last executed command, I can use arrow button. So I'm just using upwards button and down buttons, down arrow and up arrow. So last time I used NC blue. This time to go at end, I will type Control E, and I will use space button here. So I can type a lot of terminals here. So I'm going to type default one EBS JBase, EBS hyphen JBase. So terminal type set to EBS. So if I will type EX here, so you can see. So we need to refresh this. This blue we should not see, but don't worry. Once you will be inside T24, I hope this you will get rid of this. So I'm just typing user ID, enter, and typing password and enter. So you can see I got default use and default terminal. So this is how you can do terminal. I will show you another way. This is through JSL prompt. Here, so we have another option also to select terminal. So I will tell you how to select terminal. So ignore this is for now. I'm just going to log out here. So this time I will use or BK, or I can type program break. So I'm typing BK for now. So I'm out of this. So, so I will duplicate this. I will show you how to duplicate. So just you need to type, you just select it and duplicate session. Right click and duplicate session. So I'm just typing first label and so once you get this question, start globus y or n. If I type y here, so T24 will ask, T24 is asking me here to select terminal. So if I select terminal, for example, if I need to use colored one or if I want to use colored, then I will type here 28. So terminal type set, and this is some program things are getting loaded, and after that you can see terminal. So this is another way. You can type Y and you can see select the terminal and you can set the terminal. Now if you will log in, the thing is if you need to log in here, I will show you what's the problem. If I'm typing here 654 3 2 1, might be my password is not working for this. So we'll see things. I will type some other user. So this is color terminal here. And the thing is why I'm not preferring to select terminal with Y option, because the time when you do log out here, it will not take you to JSL prompt. It will close the application. So you can see that that screen got closed. We only have one screen here. That's why I always prefer to set terminal from JSL prompt. Now we are going to see walk table setup. So what is walk? So walk is a type of internal table that stores all commands, and this table resides in bnk.run folder. So the time when we run bnk, we can access this table, walk table. So what is the use of this table? Basically, we can create some shortcuts with the help of this table. I will show you how we can do this. So once you will be in JSL prompt, we will open Z editor. I will show you how we can do that. So this is our JSL prompt. I will type Z. Z is our editor. Walk is for the table, and we can give any shortcut name like D1. So I'm in editor now. You can type anything here, but I'm just pressing Control K and enter. Control K, not enter, just Control K. Control K. We will talk these commands later when I will talk about editor, Z editor. So, so how to store things in, this is our record name D1 inside walk table. So how we can do that? We need to type PA. PA is one command which helps to execute our all JSL commands. So for example, if you remember, we got one command to set up our terminal here, or we can. I'm just first we will set the terminal. This was the command which we were setting our terminal. So again, I can create this like this. So I will type this. So for example, So the time when I will press D1, it will always set default terminal JBase, EBS JBase. To save this, I will type FI. So to view this again, if you would like to, just type CT instead of Z, just type CT and walk. So you can see this line number 1 and line number 2. So the time when I will type D1 and enter, terminal type set to EBS JPS. So instead of typing this ebs.terminal.select, I can only type D1 here. So it's a shortcut. I made one shortcut. So same way I can change this to uh, I can make some D2 and I can assign some different terminal here. We can assign some colored terminal like this. This is our command. So the time I will type D2, it will set to color. Time I will type D1, it will set to default. So I hope you understand what is the use of this walk table here. How can we configure our terminal in walk table? The same way we can the same way we can set our ID and password. If you see here, so I will type some U1, user 1, user 1, and I will type PA. And what command PA is just to execute whatever we are typing here. I need to type EX. I need to type data EX. So we have two input there. So we will type our ID and another data is our password, that is 654321. And to save this, I will type FI. So the time I will type U1, say it's already logged in. You can see author. I will repeat it again for you. Control U, enter, and hello. So I will show you what I did. So I am going to, instead of CT, because I'm going to view this record. So this is what I have stored here. In U1, shortcut name. PA is just to type every time. If I want to execute any command, so I will have to write first line as a PA. So what's command we are going to execute? EX. Okay, EX is to just to call T24. So if you want some more addition here, I can mention terminal as well. So you can see here. So I would like to have terminal color. For the color terminal, I had D2. If you remember, we got walk entry D2 for color terminal. So, and I'm going to save this. So this time you can see here what I will review one more time. So in U1, user 1, we need to P8 means we are going to execute below commands. D2 is your terminal. It will set up terminal. This is another shortcut that we are calling here. EX is the T24 login screen. It will call to login screen, and this is what the data, and this is another data. So I'm just going to call now U1. So you can see first it's setting our colored, and after that it's logged in as a authorizer. So I hope you understand walk table entry. Now we will see what is abbreviation. So As its name says, it says suggest it's like shortcut. So there is a difference. Abbreviation we are using inside T24, and outside of T24 in JSL prompt we were using bog table setup. So I will tell you how we can use abbreviation. So to get into abbreviation is a one-off application in T24. So you can see here abbreviation. So you remember for logout we were typing LO, that is for sign off. So you can see here why the LO was working, because we have already sign off. For there is shortcut for sign off, we have made one code LO, and that's LO. So whenever I will type LO here, it will call to sign off here. To log in, you already have your shortcut U1, so you can. So it's just setting your terminal, and you are logged in now. So to get into abbreviation, we have another shortcut called ABB, and we can see the list. L command. If I'm typing L function here, so it will list all live records. We will discuss later what all the live record, history record, but as of now, just remember we need to type L to see what all the records we have. So you can see this is our first record ABB, that abbreviation. AC we can type, instead of typing account as a application, we can use shortcut AC. We have another shortcut as well for account ACC. You can type ACC. So we'll see if whether it's working or not. We'll check now. So I'm going to log out. Sorry, not log out. I'm just going to come out of this screen. So I need to type Control U Enter. Again Control U. Currently you are in abbreviation application, and if I'm typing Control U and Enter, I'm into select application here. So you remember you have seen ACC or AC to get into account. So you can type full account like this, or if you don't want to, so you are in account this application now. But if you don't want account like this, then you can type I'm out of the account, and now you can type AC and enter. You are in account. You can see, and control you enter. Now you can type ACC. It will work the same like account or AC. Why it's working? Because these shortcut we already have in our abbreviation. So I'm just control you and yeah. So ABB is for abbreviation, and I want to see what was BK. You remember BK you were using for program break. So if you here, if you see, for to log out we were using BK. So instead of BK we can type program break as well. Both will work the same way. So this is BK, this is original text. So you can I will write this time program break, PGM break, instead of BK. So I'm control U enter. Now I'm just going to write PGM dot break. It should work the similar like BK. You are logged out now. So you have seen these option here to log out, BK and sign off, and now you understand what is abbreviation. So to log in into T24 U1, so what I will do, I will remove this terminal things for now, so that you remember how to remove. So I'm not going to set terminals all the times, so I'm just remove this Fi to save. Don't worry, it's still working because terminal been set. Once I will be in default terminal. I remember for default we got U2, I guess. We'll see it later. But not U2. I guess for the default we set up D2. I'm talking about we have default no it's a D2. I will set up, I guess for default we got in D1. Yes, so EX is another way, means when you don't want to save anything and you can exit. So I will make it U1 and I will mention D1. So when I will type U1, so we got default terminal here, not color. So I hope you understand about walk table. Walk table, that is something we set up in JSL prompt, but abbreviation is something that we set up we are setting inside T24. So I hope you understand what is. So we got these many abbreviation. These are different application here, different application or tables. For example, if you find fund transfer, to go to next page, Control F, enter, Control F, enter. So these are like to access company. If you want to see company, you need to type CO there. CC is for check collection. CCY is for currency. So you can see a lot of abbreviation here. Some abbreviation like SFT. S is for to view. We'll talk about these commands later. These are all functions we will talk. Now if you see our instruction is asking us to provide ID. So I got ID as FT. So fund transfer, you can type funds.transfer or FT. Both will open funds transfer application. So I hope you understood abbreviation, and this is how we have covered all the topics for today. So I will I will bring some another topic for now. Thank you.